The biggest lie you're ever told is that you have to follow someone else's advice. Do any of you get looked at when you're recording videos? My neighbors love to look at me when I'm recording. But the biggest advice that you're given, that is like the biggest lie, is that you do not have to follow anyone else's advice or anyone else's process to life. There's this idea you have to go to college, you have to get married, and you have to have kids, and you have to get a retirement fund, and you have to do all these things and follow them in this order. Or you can't do certain things because people are going to look at you funny, or there's things that you have to abide by, family traditions, the ways in which things move around, the ways in which everyone's done the same things. And we know society has been changing for a while. So it's just a lie. I'm old enough to know that none of it really matters. As much as I have tried to tiptoe around doing certain things and not making people feel uncomfortable because they have their own insecurities, it didn't help me at all. And there's nobody else that was in my life that was changing themselves for me. And if they were, I wouldn't want that anyway. I wouldn't want to be that friend or that person where someone had no idea or someone was tiptoeing around me just so that I would feel okay with their smallness. Why would we ever want that? Go live the life that you want. Go do the things that you want to do. Like the idea of being held back, the idea of having any sort of fear with something that we would love to do, once you kind of get past a certain place, just looks silly. It's a waste of time. We just then waste our time worrying about things when we could actually get it done. And we don't value the time that we have. We don't value what we could actually contribute. And it takes practice. Everything takes practice. Nobody started out perfect. It takes practice to do the things that we want to do. And we need the courage to go do them. So don't listen to the lies. Don't follow into the guilt, the obligation, the shame, whatever anyone throws at you because you want to go and venture out and do something different, or they don't understand it, they don't like it, they don't agree with it, they don't think it's going to work. That's their business. That's their opinion. If you really believe in what you're doing and that you can make a difference and that you could make a difference to yourself, you can make a difference in your own life, why would you not go and do that? Why would you not go and do the things that you want to go do? Is it going to be hard? It could be. It could be challenging. Everything that's new typically is challenging. It's uncomfortable when you're learning to do something new. You might fumble and fall, and you might think that you're failing because it's not perfect and you're not an expert. The moment you first start doing something brand new, get the ego out of the way and go do the thing that you want to go do and make a plan for it. And be in the right place at the right time and be prepared for what it is that you want. I just launched a course called Ignited Soul. I'm really excited about it. There's some really wonderful pieces in there. And there was just this beautiful theme as I was moving through this program that kept coming up of like this sense of releasing the confinements of our analytical, productive, practical mind and the society that we live in, that we need to be more stream of conscious, and we need to be more in like an automatic, in the moment place where we experience ourselves. So this idea that we're doing automatic writing or we're doing automatic drawing and we're setting intentions, and the sense that I don't know how to check in sometimes, so I need to open up channels. I'm kind of referring both of us, right? I have to open up channels to allow for information to flow through without me blocking and guarding any of it, without me judging it, without me feeling like I am not able to process that because I'm still held on to an idea or an emotion or a thought or a belief. When in fact, in order for me to heal, in order for me to mend, in order for me to grow, I have to get through that. I have to move through that. And so we have to find cheat codes to get out of our own way. And one of those is being able to focus on a word, think of an affirmation, think of a mantra, and just be open to allowing whatever needs to come in, and not judging it, but reflecting on it, looking at it, celebrating it, and letting art become that form of expression that we so desperately need. We want to connect with people. We want to have a connection. That's what makes humans like, that's the human essence. That's what makes relationships so good, is that we're reflecting and that we're connecting and that we're bonding together because we feel the same ways and we understand each other. But if we don't know how to articulate how we feel, where we're coming from, what we want, what we desire, in a way that's constructive, in a way that's beneficial, in a way that's loving and compassionate, we get caught up, or we overthink, or we doubt that we should even say that to begin with. We have to learn how to take risks and chance, and fear is just an emotion to move through. It's never anything to grip you and hold you. And so I love this course. And it's a really beautiful way to open up artistically and to really let your soul be ignited, because it's your fuel that you're tapping into with a higher power. And you're bringing, there's 3 levels of it, that you're bringing in like this essence of you into every type of aspect of your life. And you're deciding how that's going to look, but you're mindful and aware of what's going on in the whole process. So you need to do whatever you want to do to make your life as most enjoyable as possible. I don't think I have to say it, but I'll just say it, that you have to still be responsible. You still have to be accountable. You still have to pay your bills. You still have to do all of the regular practical things, but you can do it in a way that's specific to your needs and what suits you. Believe it or not. Believe it. Believe you can do it. Believe you can have anything that you want. Believe that it's just a matter of you deciding to go and make that happen, and then take a practical approach and an intuitive approach. Some things don't always make sense. Some leaps of faith and trusting in yourself don't make any sense at all. And they're the perfect things to do. But don't feed into the lies. Don't feed into the guilt, the shame, the obligation, the traditions, if they don't align with you. They're there for the purpose of them being there for maybe others, but if they don't resonate with you, if they hinder you, you must get rid of them and change them for the better, so that you're in your optimal state. If you're in your optimal state of mind and your optimal movement in the world and your optimal full expression of who you are moving through the world, you're going to benefit everyone around you. Every single person that comes in contact with you is going to be benefited by you showing up fully. We may not all like you. We may all love you. It doesn't really matter, but the fact that you have the authenticity to stand in your power. Have you ever met somebody that was just outrageous? And whether you liked them or not, you still had to respect the fact that they were bold enough to stand in their own power and do what they wanted to do and walk in the world the way that they felt most comfortable to them, no matter what anybody thought. This is great when you go to the airport, you'll see all kinds of these people. Everyone's got their own kind of take, passion. It's fantastic. But you see lots of different walks of life, and you can see on that person, not judging anybody, but just acknowledging how unique our expressions can be if we want them to be. And that there's no rules except the ones that you create for yourself. So create rules that benefit you, that make you successful, that prosper you, that bring you forward into your life. And you're going to find the magic. The magic will come. The magnetism, the charisma, it's all going to be there because you're pulling into yourself. You're replenishing your own self. You're nurturing yourself. If you want access to the course, link in the description below. Thank you all for being here. And I love you all. And I will see you in the next time. Take care. Bye.